What's up, man? It's your man YBNG Show here, man. We back with another Right on the Wall video for you. You know what we got going on, man. So look, today's Right on the Wall, we're gonna be talking about killing the ego. Right now, each and every one of us got an ego. Each and every one of us has a program that's within us. You feel me? That we came into this world and they done put some type of programming into us, man. They put this ego into us, and we build our ego throughout our years. You feel me? Right? And what I'm here to tell y'all is, man, it's time to actually kill that ego so that you can become the actual best version of yourself. Right? Now, what do I mean by this, right? Kill your ego. You like, man, what? My ego? What? Why you don't play with me like that? Look, I want to tell y'all this, right? Now, for a long time, right, I had a huge ego, and that ego wasn't allowing me to fully grow, right, because it put me in a box. You feel me? It put me in a box to where I can't do certain things because I'm this type of person, right? An ego is just a character that you give yourself. That's all it is. Quite frankly, that's all it is. You feel me? I remember times when I'm younger, man, and I'm like, man, I'm not getting on social media. I don't even look. I was one of them kids. I was the last to everything. I ain't do no social media. I'm the play outside kid. I'm that one, right? So my ego was telling me, man, I'm not getting on the TikTok, the Instagram. I'm not doing that. I don't. That's weird to me. I'm not doing it. That's the ego talking, right? Now, sometimes you got to understand why your ego is talking. What insecurities do you have? Because all of your insecurities, I lie to you not, it belongs to your ego, not you, but your ego. All of your insecurities, right? So this is why we have to start killing our ego so that we can actually step into who we actually are, right? Your ego will make you worry about things that, quite frankly, don't matter. You worrying about what other people think. So you trying to, you putting on the wig, you doing this and that, you feel me? Mind you, nothing wrong with whatever you got going on for you, right? But I'm saying if you're doing something because of someone else, there's the problem right there, because you're not being your authentic self. You're not being your truest version of you, right? Because of that ego, right? A lot of us got egos, man. I got an ego myself. I still have an ego, and I'm working on it, right? But it's time to start killing your ego so that you can actually grow to the very best, right? Don't you want to be able to say, man, I'm really being my true self, my true authentic self? And when you actually start doing that, I promise you, things start to gravitate towards you like it's never done before. You feel me? Right now, even man, I want to talk about a lot of different stuff right here, man. So even with the ego, right? Um, I know for myself, coming into this world, being the third born, you feel me? I got four siblings. So coming into this world, you feel me? I'm the middle child. I'm the black sheep. All of this stuff is ego talking. I'm the one that got to get it on my own. I got to do this. I got to do that. That's the ego talking. It put me in a box to where now I'm the black sheep. So now I done distance myself from my family for real. And it's like, hold on now. That's ego. That ain't really me. That's the ego. That's the programming that happens when you come to this world. You have certain experiences and things like that, man. So now it's time to say, okay, you identify where your ego is, man, and you start to get it under control. You start to actually figure it out, right? I promise y'all, man. Once you start to figure out your ego, right? Once you start to get that under control, things will start gravitating towards you in a whole different pool, man. Right? A lot of us got egos, man, from even being the baby of the family, from being the golden child. You feel me? A lot of us have egos that's placed upon us, and it puts us in this box. You feel me? For my golden child people, man. Some of y'all, man, y'all y'all live the people please because you've been doing it for your parents and all that. You always had to be the example. You always had to, be the one that everyone looked to and all that, and it placed you in a box. Now you don't have room for mistakes. Do y'all get what I'm saying? Right? Being the baby of the family. Sometimes that baby puts you in a in the ego right there. You feel me? To where I'm the baby. So either sometimes you're I don't even know where I was going with that. I'm gonna edit that out. Sometimes when you're the baby of the family, right? You get certain things. You sometimes you think that things are handed to you. Sometimes you think things should just be given because you're the baby of the family and you got on reality. And when reality doesn't quite give you all of the things that you were just given, the protection, the love, all of that stuff, you feel me? Now you place into a box. You feel me? The black sheep. You think that your voice was never heard. You feel me? You was a loner. You was this. You was that. It's a lot of things that place us into this box, and it's like we got to break out of that box so that we can become our truest self. Right? I'm telling y'all this to say this, man. Kill your ego, man. Figure the things out that you need to figure out within yourself, and start killing that ego, man. Because you are better than what you think you are. You can do more than what you think you can do. Right? Your mindset is your only limitation. And if you break through those limitations within your mind, then the world is literally yours, right? Break through that ego, man. You got to kill that ego, man. Your ego will allow you to not do things because you quite embarrassed. Embarrassment is real. You feel what I'm saying? And once you can get out of that embarrassment, you're gonna start just doing things and just flowing with the energy of creativity. You feel me? And I always use myself as an example because it's like, man, I done seen how far I came. Catch me 2 years ago, I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be talking to y'all. I'm over here talking to a camera right now, man. It's like, I mean, I get that it's a higher purpose, but catch me 2 years ago, I wouldn't be caught doing this shit. I'm just being real. Catch me 2 years ago, man, I was in a whole different space of mind. You feel me? So once I actually started locking in with myself, focusing in on myself and who I actually am, man, I started killing that ego slowly but surely, right? Now I'm telling y'all, man, this is something that y'all got to start focusing on if you really want to start progressing at a rapid rate. Because once you kill that ego, you're actually going to start progressing. You're going to be moving, like you're literally going to be moving because you're not going to be worried. You're not going to have second thoughts. Your second thoughts come from your ego. Picture that. Guess where your first thoughts come from? God Himself, infinite, infinite intelligence. That's God right there. Your first thoughts come from God. Your second thoughts come from ego. See, God already told you, hey, I need you to do this and that. I need you to create a podcast because you're doing this and that. And your ego said, well, I don't know. I don't know about that. Like, how am I going to look? How am I going to sound? Well, I got to get this. I got to do that. I got to. Your second thoughts is your ego. Your first thoughts is God. God is talking to you. Now, whether you listen or not is up to you, right? Can't nobody force you to. But understand this, man. You got to kill that ego. If you really want to go places, and I'm talking about really go places, man, let your mind take you. Let God take you. Your ego is holding you back. Your ego is holding you back. And I promise you, you way, way better than what you think you are, right? So look, this the writing on the wall, man. Appreciate, love y'all, family, man. We're gonna be back with another video, man. Tap in, road to 100K. Let's get it.